Ciao.
Yep.
I want to welcome you all to the second ethereal court of Her Majesty Margarita, Queen of the East, and their Highnesses Tyndall and Albrecht, Princes of Tirmara and heirs to the Crown of the East. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, my dearest East. It is so good to be with you again, to join together in this way. I just want to thank you for your time and the excitement of coming together. I can't wait to see everybody's pictures. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Good afternoon, East Kingdom. And one of the things that brought me so much joy leading up to this court was seeing the photos of the children of the East who had received toys through the Toys for Tigers program. And I just wanted to remind everyone that that is an ongoing program. To go to the East Kingdom website, and right at the top, there's a link to the form. Fill out the form. In this time of isolation, the ability to bring joy to the children of the East is a fantastic opportunity. Please join us in either creating and donating toys or asking for toys for your tiny tigers.
Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We have lots of things to go through today, and some of the things I have been interested in doing was actually getting on to all of the arts and sciences videos that have been going up in live streams. It's been something that has been really inspirational to me as we get into this lovely, lovely court of inspiration.
I ask you to charge your glasses with me. For though this is a time together, there are some sad things that have happened. I'd like you a moment of silence just for our friends in Tirmara and Rune Talon, for the things that they have been experiencing and having to deal with. Our hearts are with you.
Her Majesty had put out a call for you to share those who inspire you in these crazy times, and the call has been answered and answered and answered by many members of the Kingdom of the East. And so now we are going to share with you some of those who have inspired Her Majesty and their Highnesses. We're back to me. We may be experiencing a moment's technical difficulty. Please stand by. Or, sit by as the case may be.
We will begin with Lord Oswald of Rune Talon, who is striving to organize online meetings and classes in this difficult time, continuously, constantly with an eye towards the people of the East. He has helped make teaching and learning in this time more accessible than ever. He came up with the idea of opening a Discord server that replaced a regular meeting and has been organizing members of the populace to lead talks. It's like a mini Scola every Monday night, and it's something that we need so much in this time to keep us connected. Lord Ronan Fitzrobert, obviously we are not having practices right now due to the pandemic, but Ronan has spent countless hours cleaning and upgrading archery and thrown weapons ranges for baronial practices so that the gear is ready to knock the rust off when we return to gatherings. In addition, he did an inventory of all of his barony's archery and thrown weapons gear and has developed a sound plan to improve that gear. It's a real eye to the future and a way to bring us back strong. And Lady Akamatsu Tora, who, if you have not found her potato persona pictures, go look for them. They have brought so much humor and joy. It's fantastic seeing people adopt them as their Facebook profile pictures. They aren't just funny, they're accurate, they're detailed. It's not strictly SCA, but it's fun, it's delightful, it's cheered up so many people. I enjoyed my portrait. It's her generosity and sharing her talent is fantastic.
Now it's my turn to the people that have sent in the inspirations for Contessa Viena Del Mar for her help on making mass for the Lower Hospital, and basically being upbeat and posting pics of her doggies that have been really inspirational to me and to other people as well. To Mistress Ismay Sterling, who has also been doing beautiful poetry readings and also showing her sewing and her health, and also helping to protect the healthcare workers from plague. And lastly, for this section, I get the shout out to Master Peter the Red for also making masks and face shields for his local group. These people have been truly inspirational to us and to everybody that has told me so.
To Anne Debassian, dealing with your ill family, taking the time to make as many masks as possible, and along with working in your home. You were written in for an inspiration. Please keep up the wonderful work. Lord Donnan McLaughlin, I'm so sorry I messed your name up. Although you're not a knight or even squire, you have continued to do heavy practice, practice combatants every single day, working on moves and working on the PAL. You're an inspiration. Keep up the hard work. Kit de Colwyn. Kit is known for her arts and fighting skills. She is not a very spotlight sort of person, and she is stepping out of her comfort zone by doing live sewing talks on social media in an effort to promote being together while being apart. It is this kind of actions that we greatly appreciate in this time of need. Sorsha Inyan O'Neill. Sorsha is a nurse practitioner and has volunteered to work at hospitals to help alleviate some of the pressure on those who normally work there. Thank you for putting yourself at risk to help take care of others. Your sacrifice and your courage is greatly appreciated.
And now we have a presentation of information from our Kingdom Seneschal, Mistress Maeve.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks very much. I have just two short policy things today. First, as was announced earlier this week, the updated bullying and harassment policy from the Board of Directors, specifying some examples of what kind of behavior is or is not covered by the policy, is now posted on the Seneschal's webpage, seneschal.eastkingdom.org, under the news bulletin. So if you wanted to review those and have them handy, you can find them easily there. Also, a joint statement from myself, from the Kingdom's social media officer, and from the Kingdom web minister regarding use of copyrighted materials. And here I read, as various inter-kingdom video responses go into production, we need to emphasize that content shared on official SCA spaces must be consistent with SCA policy and variances, particularly as pertain to the use of copyrighted materials. we have received a variance from the Society president to allow us to share the Eye of the Tiger dance video and other such morale-boosting videos made during this time of stay-at-home requirements on official channels, even though we will not have permission to use the music. This announcement is fresh off the press, and so I will be pushing it out in the usual locations following Ethereal Court. Thank you.
Thank you, Maeve. At this time, we were supposed to have a PowerPoint video for Ethereal Court from last week. We are still working on some technical difficulties with that, and I do hope that we will be able to share that with you soon. It was encouraging to see everyone's pictures and the joy and getting dressed up and in garb again, and I look forward to sharing that video with you all. Along that lines, one of the projects that we have coming up is the Scadian graduates from school for Scadian. We know that many colleges and high schools especially at this time will not be able to hold their graduation ceremonies, which is such a part of that next step and that journey. We are going to create a special presentation for all of those graduates. The information will be posted today on the East Kingdom website, on Facebook for official and unofficial group as well. I encourage you to share that, and so that we can gather the information from all graduates. We will be taking graduates' names, their schools and locations. If you're uncomfortable sharing the exact location, the state is what we are requesting. And 5 pictures. Hopefully what we are able to create together will be able to bring a smile and something that you can have forever. It is with a heavy heart that we do this, and yet with a gladness to celebrate you and your achievements.
And to keep the themes going, we would also put out a call for the Pictures for Essential Workers, and to thank them once again and toast them, as if I please can have you charge your glasses again to our essential workers. We would like pictures of them so that we may, in our next Ethereal Court, thank them and show pictures. We'd also like pictures of the next theme initiative of to bring your best of the East. Things of like your best garb, anything that you would consider the best of the East.
I believe that the video has been taken care of. Maybe. I thought I saw something go across the screen. Live TV, lots of fun, guys.
Oh, here we go.
Travel with me, I'll show you the mountain where there is treasure for those who wait. Here we find students, lovers of history, researchers working to recreate. They are unearthing stories and music that generations ago were heard. Lost scrolls and volumes just rediscovered. That's where these riches have been interred. Layer by layer, freeing these memories, leaving no stone and no source unturned. Soon you'll perform this piece, so prepare to be as authentic as what you've learned. Plant your feet in the earth and stand. Take a breath, be still and strong. Look each listener in the eye. Your connection is through your song. Craft and polish each note, each word. Time is short and the work is hard. Wield your voice and embrace your truth. They're the instruments of a bard. These are the instruments of a bard. Travel with me, I'll show you the valley. Bustling towns, busy streets and shops. Over the din now, do we hear music? For a few minutes the traffic stops. Here we find minstrels making their own songs. This one has never been heard before. People are tapping, singing along now. Spirits are lifted and yearn for more. Artisans are they, tirelessly working, weaving new tunes and new tales to share. Now after months of honing your spellcraft, here's how you cast it upon the air.
It was so good to see so many people preparing themselves to join the first Ethereal court by getting into garb and getting into the spirit of this adventure. Further, a great many people, as I said before, offered up people who have inspired them. So very many inspirations that we are going to continue with even more people who have inspired us.
Moving to Mistress Camille de Jardin, she is working hard to keep Scribble practices going remotely with streaming paint-alongs on Twitch, which she's then posting virtual lessons on YouTube, holding online Scribble sessions, which I believe are called Video Scribble with Camille. She's up in Malagentia, and they have a Scribble evening once a month, which she has been holding every couple of weeks remotely. She sets up things in advance so that you can get your paint set up along with her. And then, as I said, records and posts them. It's a really good and fantastic way to keep people engaged in the learning as well as the creating. Mistress Elena Hilton, who is our amazing Kingdom ANS deputy and has been working hard to continue to inspire the populace through arts and sciences. She has helped facilitate classes and created the Kingdom's first ever virtual ANS display. And Maeve Ingen Donhay, who as the Minister of Arts and Sciences for the Canton of Hawks Reach, she has been scheduling regular ANS meetups on Zoom. It's really her optimism and hope that she has brought to the area as well that is such an inspiration. She's working hard to continue to keep the populace inspired through arts and sciences. It's been amazing to see.
Also now brings us to Hugueline the Delicate. She is currently our Kingdom Chancellor of Minor, and she has been working tirelessly to communicate with the Kingdom's youth officers. She is currently planning a class for the Officer Schola. She's also now has spent time in exile creating her toys for the Kingdom Toy Box. Hugueline has also recorded several songs which she has shared online to comfort and entertain people. I've really enjoyed what she has posted so far. Hope to see more. Mistress Aetha Ian Kanafbar Durthage. I tried my very best, and I hope I pronounced it correctly for you, Mistress Aetha, and we love you so much. She has periodically used Facebook in statuses for people to stay safe during as they're allowed to vent about the COVID-19 crisis related to the frustrations in the way without judgment and with much such relief. My last one is Agnes Marie de Callis. She has posted her struggles and the balance between teacher online and family and kids and learning this crazy new world. And we just want to know that she's doing great. We're putting one foot in front of the other so we can get back to what we hope we'll be seeing each other again.
Bjorn Lynette Bardi, our Queen's ANS champion. She has generously shared her mundane job of body awareness and speech body integration with us all through Facebook Live events. Her guidance through various body awareness exercises have provided much needed physical relaxation. Our Kingdom Bards were written in because they post daily in garb, in stories and songs and entertainment without fail. They both are being active champions, and even when they cannot see the audience, they are performing their best and sharing smiles and laughter with us all. Morwenna Penrose. Morwenna has been making postings to the Book of Faces that reflect creativity, humor of many people and animals around the world. Cats jumping over towers of toilet paper to video recordings of musical artists that Morwenna enjoyed in her youth. She has brought much laughter and joy to me and other members of my family. Her postings of artwork she has created during this time of quarantine brings a sense of calm whenever she shares her new pieces. I cannot wait to see her in person again, and neither can we. I want to keep encouraging you to fill out your inspiration initiatives. It's again, that link is found on the East Kingdom website at the top. We love hearing everything and the joy of being able to share these accomplishments, be them dealing with our daily lives to going above and beyond, to doing skating things. Together, we are getting through this.
As we look forward, I am sure that word has reached you that the highlight of the year for me every year, Pennsic this year has been postponed. Pennsic 49 will be held next year in 2021. Postponed is important. Postponed lets us know that we are all coming back. It gives us more time to prepare, to train. It was not an easy thing to hear, but I think it was a right and important decision that will keep us safe and returning to the fields of Pennsic annually for years to come.
To our East Kingdom, know that we miss you and love you so much, and I cannot wait to see everyone's faces again in the coming months, and hopefully soon. It has been very difficult for me and my family as we also try in these trying times, but hopefully in the next few months we will be able to get together and see everyone soon.
His Highness Albrecht had some wise words there. It is not always easy right now. Finding a way to stay connected, finding a way to look hopefully at the future is important, but can be very difficult. I would encourage everyone to reach out for support if needed. Don't be afraid to raise your hand or to be quiet if that is what you need. It is my sincerest hope that we are together again soon. But even then, it will be an adjustment, and I just want to thank everyone for the effort they have put forward in enabling me to stay connected with the kingdom and find some happiness in the efforts of others when times are not easy for me.
A few final things. The Eye of the Tiger video clips, if you are participating, are due Monday at midnight. The Glow Project video is due April the 30th. And I just want to say that I appreciate everyone who has came to myself or their highnesses with questions or concerns. These times are difficult for all of us. We all have our days and we all have our moments. And reaching out and being together or not being together, or taking this time maybe to focus on yourself. That's what's important. If you have questions or concerns or suggestions on how we can make something better for you during this time, please don't hesitate. Reach out. We would love to hear those things. You, East Kingdom, are the reason that we are here. We continue to strive for you, to do what's best for the kingdom, to put the populace first. We are thinking of you, we miss you, and we love you. I cannot wait to see you again. To the east.
Thank you, one and all, for attending the second Ethereal Court of Her Majesty Margarita and Their Highnesses Tyndall and Albrecht. The third Ethereal Court of the East will be taking place in 2 weeks on Saturday, May the 9th. Please join us at 4 p.m. that Saturday for the next Ethereal Court. Stay strong, everyone. We know that this has been difficult on pretty much everybody, and Her Majesty and Their Highnesses are doing their best to still be here for everybody, and everybody stay together and keep kicking butt and doing what you can. For the people of the East, for Her Majesty Margarita, for Their Highnesses Tyndall and Albrecht, vivat,
Vivat!
vivat, vivat.
Vivat!
There being no further business, herein closes the second Ethereal Court of Her Majesty Margarita and Their Highnesses Tyndall and Albrecht. Long live the Queen, long live the princes of the East, long live the people of the Kingdom of the East.